In Tamil Nadu, the question of whether Neet should continue or not has become more than just an educational debate. It has turned into an emotional, social, and political issue. When you listen carefully to the statements made by the state government, you can clearly feel that they genuinely believe Neet does not fit Tamil Nadu's long-standing medical education model. The government says that for many decades, Tamil Nadu produced thousands of doctors purely through the 12th board marks system, and those doctors have served not only Tamil Nadu's villages, but even foreign countries with excellence. According to the government, the old system was fair, student-friendly, and supportive of rural children. They say Neet suddenly entered like a barrier for ordinary families, especially those from agricultural backgrounds, government school backgrounds, and weaker socioeconomic backgrounds. The government openly says that Neet has only created more stress, more competition, and more dependency on coaching classes, which rural students cannot afford. They express that a child who scores well throughout school, but cannot afford expensive coaching, should not lose their dream of becoming a doctor. The government even says that Neet has created a two-tier system, one for the rich who get coaching and one for the poor who depend only on school teaching. Tamil Nadu claims that Neet has directly reduced the chances of village students getting MBBS seats because they do not receive training like metro city students. The state says that Neet pushes many students into depression, stress, and uncertainty. They argue that medical education should not become a coaching industry but should remain a dream accessible through school education. They state that the children of farmers, fishermen, daily wage earners, auto drivers, and laborers should also have the same chance as urban students without any pressure of multiple choice exams. According to the Tamil Nadu government, NEET has destroyed the equality that existed earlier. The government often says that the emotional burden of Neet has caused extreme outcomes in the last few years, and they openly claim that a school-based selection will protect students' mental health and encourage learning rather than fear. The chief minister and ministers repeatedly say that Tamil Nadu's medical colleges were filled earlier with talented, hard-working local students without Neet, and the healthcare quality was one of the best in India. Their stand is that Neet is unnecessary for a state that has already been performing well in the health sector. This is why the government passed a special bill in the assembly demanding that NEET be removed and that MBBS admissions should be conducted purely on Class 12 marks. They claim that this method is transparent, fair, and truly reflects a student's academic consistency. The government states loud and clear that they are fighting this issue not for politics, but for children's future, especially the rural ones who cannot fight the NEET coaching system. According to them, Neet is not an exam of intelligence, but an exam of economic power and access to coaching. The government says their fight will continue until Tamil Nadu students get justice. Point 2. Current legal status. Why the bill is pending. What the central government and president did. Although Tamil Nadu passed the bill to remove NET and return to a Class 12 marks-based selection, that bill cannot become law unless the president of India approves it. This is where the situation becomes complicated. The bill was sent earlier to the president, but the central government advised the president not to approve it, because medical entrance exams come under the national domain, not just the state. The president withheld the bill, meaning the bill is not rejected permanently, but is not approved either. For the bill to become law, the president's signature is mandatory, and that has not happened yet. The central government says that NET ensures uniformity, prevents corruption, and keeps a common standard for medical education across India. They argue that if Tamil Nadu is allowed to remove NET, then other states will also start demanding exemptions, and India will no longer have a common medical admission system. The central government also says that NET ensures merit-based selection and prevents manipulation of board marks. According to them, board exams of different states differ in difficulty level, and because of this, NET is necessary to maintain fairness on a national scale. They say that NET is the only way to have equal benchmarks. Because of these arguments, the bill remained stuck between the state and the center for a long time. Tamil Nadu accused the central government of ignoring the emotional and social concerns of students. The central government, however, says it is protecting national uniformity. After years of waiting, Tamil Nadu finally approached the Supreme Court asking why the president withheld the bill for so long and requesting the court to recognize the right of the state to choose its admission method. Tamil Nadu told the court that the state must have the power to decide how students from their region will enter medical colleges. They claim that NET is taking away opportunities from local students and giving seats to students from outside the state who score high in NET due to coaching advantages. This entire legal debate has created confusion among students. On one side, the state government is saying they are ready to fully implement the 12th mark system. On the other side, the central government is insisting NET must continue nationwide. As a result, the final decision is paused at the constitutional level, where both state rights and national policies have to be balanced. Until the Supreme Court gives a final judgment or the President signs the bill, NET continues to be mandatory. Point 3. Why Tamil Nadu prefers 12th marks, their education model, rural students' problems with NEET. Tamil Nadu strongly believes that Class 12 marks reflect a student's true hard work and academic consistency. The state says that school exams evaluate real understanding instead of guesswork. According to the government, a student who studies for 2 full years in school, attends classes regularly, participates in labs, listens to teachers, writes descriptive answers, and performs well in continuous assessments, should not be judged on a single MCQ exam like NET. Tamil Nadu's educational philosophy is that a student's long-term performance tells more about their talent than a 3-hour test. The government says rural stable electricity or digital resources. They say these children should not be forced to compete with students who study in top coaching hubs with full facilities. According to the state, the Class 12 system gives equal weight to every board student, whether rural or urban, rich or poor. Tamil Nadu also says that its public health system became one of the best in India because it selected locally trained students through the Class 12 system. These students stayed in rural hospitals, PHCs, and government medical centers because they were from those regions. But after NEET, the government claims many non-local students enter Tamil Nadu colleges and later leave the state after graduation, reducing the availability of local doctors. The government also expresses that NEET increases mental pressure. Every year, several emotional incidents happen where students feel they cannot cope with the coaching-based pressure. The state argues that education should not lead to such stress. They say children should be encouraged to learn calmly rather than compete in a high-pressure MCQ race. Tamil Nadu's expert committees reported that NEET favors only coaching and pattern learning skills instead of genuine understanding. They suggest that Class 12 exams test analytical writing, expression, scientific reasoning, and conceptual clarity, skills essential for a future doctor. According to them, even before NEET, Tamil Nadu produced excellent doctors, top surgeons, and internationally recognized medical professionals. They ask why a state that has always maintained high academic standards should be forced to abandon its successful model.